What is going on, everybody? This is RJ with the Cream Cash Flow, Real Estate, and Money. And on today's episode, I'm going to be doing a deal review. And this deal review is kind of special for us and our team because this is our first Novation deal that we were able to execute out of state. And we've done a lot of deals in Ohio. We like that market. This was a new market for us, Texas. And we've tried this actually before, but this was the first time that we've actually got one through the finish line. We've had a lot of deals in contract here. Presents some challenges when you're in a non-disclosure state from a running comps standpoint, but our team was able to take this through the finish line. So I'm going to explain the deal. And this one is a Novation deal. Our Novation, we call it the Protect Your Equity Program. And this was the deal. So this particular seller, let me get you some details here. The seller was a very tough individual. Tough in a sense that, he was kind of, he was kind of an asshole, to be honest with you. But we were able to get this through the finish line. I even was involved in one of the calls and took the stance of customer service. So, Kenneth, love you, brother. I hope you enjoy. I think you were looking to, here we go. You wanted to leave. I forget. Yes, he wants to just sell the property because he was kind of done with it. Anyways, um, we had this, our first initial thought for this from a standpoint of transaction was to obviously try and wholesale it, and where he was coming in at from a price was, in our opinion, in a wholesale kind of price point, 15K, right? I think he was originally asking. Let me see if there was an original asking in our notes. No, there's not, but it's okay. So he was asking for 15K, and we tried to quickly wholesale it to some of the buyers, and it just didn't work. And he had a time frame that allowed for us to do this, listed on the MLS, and so we did. And so we got it in contract, got all of the paperwork squared away. And one of the things, though, that we ran into in a deal like this, and some difficulties that we had, was there was a tenant, and the tenant wasn't going to be moving on until the 10th. Well, it got delayed, and so here we are. We're already kind of 30-ish, 45 days into our contract. The seller then starts being a dick to our sales rep, and he was basically saying, "Hey, I've given you all this time." He started calling the title company, all this time, and it looks like you guys are just dragging your feet. I'm like, hey, we're working as fast as your situation allows us to, because we need to put this on the MLS, or you have a tenant in here, and they're being hard to deal with. And so what we ended up doing was this. So we had to have some tough conversations with this seller. I was involved in one of them, and I just took a customer service approach, because sometimes guys and gals that are watching this, sellers just want to bitch and moan and talk about all their problems to somebody just so that they could be heard. And in doing this for so long, sometimes you just got to be nice and fair. You don't know what's going on with these people. Remember, they're calling you to solve their problem, which is their house. And sometimes you just got to sit there and take it. So this is what we did. We just said, hey, we're working as fast as you can. You're calling the title company. The title company is working as fast as they can, and they got all of these things that showed up on title. I guess in Texas, you can just do, signing off deeds to family members without actually going through and doing things. Normally going through a title company and all of this. So there was a lot of stuff that we had to get signatures on. On top of that, they had somebody in the house. So it's hard to maneuver around that, but we were able to do it. So let me show you the pictures on this. Pictures of this house wasn't too bad. And we ended up finding a buyer who actually knew about this house. So that was a big plus for us. and they knew about this house. They kind of had been wanting to live in this area in, was it Beaumont, Texas? And so a lot of time and effort went into coordinating the scheduling of going inside and seeing this property, which we were able to finally do. But the resident had all kinds of issues with showing and getting all this stuff over, all this information over. We would call the tenant on the seller's behalf, and they wouldn't pick up our calls. There was just so much to do in this deal. But guess what? We overcame it. Here's the net to us on this deal. You see this 32. At the end of the day, we were able to get this deal done. Here's that. This was like earlier, like 2 weeks ago is when it funded. Biggest spread that we've had. We've had a lot of novations in Texas just not close, and a lot of it was just our fault of miscalculating the comps and underestimating the area a little bit. And now this particular deal has given our team the confidence that they need to know that they can do this. So happy to report back that this one finally came through. So many issues at the end too. Seller trying to back out, wanting to just yell some more. So we were so relieved that this got done. But also from a standpoint of, sometimes it takes that one deal to give your team a big boost in confidence that they need, right? So happy to report that we were able to get this done. If you are interested in learning how to do these type of deals, we have a whole classroom here in school that you can learn all of this. And it's self-guided, but you can go through the lead generation modules. There's hours and hours and hours of videos in here. I go through and do trainings with our sales team. You get all of that in here. Here's our coaching calls. You get all of this stuff. Here's our lead conversion training, all the role plays that we're doing with our sales team, all the paperwork that you get, how to do wholesaling, novations, all this stuff in here. And you get a 14-day trial. If you're interested in checking us out, look, you got whole module on how to do the Novation strategy. And then it's got buy and hold strategy, how to manage construction, bonus material. You got all our workshops that we did, how to hire. It's all here. If you're interested in that, click on the link. You can get a free 14-day trial. This has been another episode of Deal Review on a Novation deal that we did. And are super proud of our team to do it in Texas. And so that gives them it's a confidence booster for them. So happy to report back on that. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And I appreciate you. If you want to subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel is growing. We appreciate all the likes, all the comments, and follow us on our socials. Hit us up if you need any help. I'll see you in the next video.